Hey guys, in today's video I am going to be doing something a little different. I'm gonna do a home styling video, specifically nightstands, because I know that almost everybody has a nightstand, right? So even if you don't own a house, you can still do this. You can do it for your room, you can do it for your dorm, you could do it wherever you are. And I just got a bunch of things from around my house and I put it together in a bunch of different ways on my nightstand. So if you guys are into that and you want to see a couple of different ways of me styling my nightstand and kind of like my thought process throughout it, just keep watching. So I'm starting off with my plain nightstand. This is the mid-century nightstand by West Elm, and I will link everything down below. I'll try my best to find links to everything. So I kind of use a strategy throughout all of my looks. I use a decor piece, a floral piece, a layering piece, and some kind of scent. So for my decor piece, for this look, I started with a big art print. For my floral piece, I went with some bunny tail grass in an amber jar. My layering piece is a Le Labo sample box, and my scents are a PF Candle Co. candle and this room spray, which is by West Elm. And you can find bunny tail grass in craft stores and like the dried out grass section. I got mine at Hobby Lobby. So this is what the first nightstand looks like, and you'll see that I follow this pattern throughout every single one of the nightstands. I realized this like halfway through filming this video, that I just use the same technique over and over again with different things. So for my second nightstand look, I'm starting off with some layering pieces. So this is my Acne paper magazine and my Realness magazine. For my floral piece, I went with more bunny tail grass and this vase from H&M Home. For my scents, I used the same West Elm room spray. And for my decor, I just used this little shell catch-all, which I got from Etsy. The Acne paper, I'm not sure if they still make this magazine anymore, but I'll try my best to find it or something similar. And then the Realness magazine as well, but any magazine will work. Just get one that's bigger than the other and you can achieve this same look. For this look, I'm starting off with my decor piece, which is this art print, which I believe I also got from Etsy, but again, I will link everything down below. For my layering, I'm using my chapbooks. I have these all throughout my house. I get these little booklets sent to me every time that I post 60 pictures on my Instagram. They make a little booklet with all of my Instagram pictures. For my scent, I'm using my Vitruvi diffuser. Absolutely love this thing. And for my floral piece, I just used these little dried out, I'm not sure what they're called, but they're also in the dried out section of any craft store. And then this vase is from Wayfair. It's just like a thin, like bubble looking vase. And I always add like 2 or 3 of the Vitruvi essential oils right next to the diffuser, because it just makes it easier whenever I want to refill the diffuser. And I also like the way that it looks. I think it adds a little something to the styling. So I wanted to use the diffuser again for this one, so I just stacked it above my chapbooks again, and then I used my Le Labo sample box and I put the 3 essential oils on top of the sample box. For my decor piece, I'm using this star, which I got from Design Within Reach, I believe, a very, very long time ago. Hopefully they still have it. For my floral piece, I started off with the bunny tail grass in this little vase, but I thought it was too short, so I went with my amber jar and the bunny tail grass. For this next one, I'm starting off with my layering pieces. So I'm using my Revs magazine, and above it, I'm putting my Le Labo sample box once again. For my decor piece slash scent, because I'm not using a scent for this one, I'm using my chamber stick candle holder. It's vintage from Etsy. Then I went in with my shell catch-all again, and for my floral piece, I'm using my little vase and more bunny tail grass. This little vase, I don't remember where it's from. I think I got it from either H&M Home or banggood.com, something like that. I'm not sure, but I'll try my best to find it and link it. Moving on, I'm starting with my layering pieces. This is my Minimalist book and my Coco Chanel book. For my floral piece, I'm using my amber vase once again with my bunny tail grass. For my decor piece, I'm actually using this clock, which I also think I got from Banggood, but I know there are a bunch of different places that sell it. And for my scent, I'm just using my Le Labo candle, which I absolutely love and burn very sparingly because I don't want it to waste because it smells so good. So I wanted to use the clock once again, so I left it there, and I'm going to kind of layer it with another decor piece, which is my art print once again. And then for my layering, I'm going to use my Le Labo box. For my scent, I used my Dior candle, and for my floral piece, I used my little vase with my bunny tail grass. I felt like the vase and the grass was too short, so I switched it for this vase, which is just a bottle that I got from Hobby Lobby, and some more dried out plants. And I also switched my art print to the smaller one, and then as I looked at it, I didn't really like how that vase looked because it was just way too tall. So I used this vase, the amber vase, once again with my bunny tail grass, and I switched back to the other print because it was a little taller. So if you look closely, I kind of like to organize things, especially when I have a lot going on, into an S shape, starting from the tallest in the back, working my way to the shortest in the front. I just think that that makes things look more put together in a very elegant way, as opposed to making everything super symmetrical, like side by side. I think that S shapes just make everything look a little better. I also use this technique in flat lays. For my last nightstand, I'm using the bottle vase with the dried out, like taller plants. For my layering, I'm using my Unconditional magazine. This is one of my favorite magazines. For decor, I'm using my Aphrodite sculpture, which I got from Etsy, and my chamber stick candle holder with the candle again. And for the last touch, I added my shell catch-all, and I didn't like the fact that the candle and the sculpture were like on the same level, so I wanted to bring the candle up a little higher. So I brought two different layering pieces. I'm either using my chapbooks or my coasters stacked on top. So that does look better, but I felt like the coasters were kind of the same color as the sculpture. So I ended up going back to the chapbooks. And the reason that I wanted to give the candle more height was also because the floral piece in the back, I know you can't really see it, but it was very, very tall. So when you look at it from the front, it looks better when the candle is just taller, so you get that nice S shape going from tallest to shortest.
So that is everything for this video. I tried my best to cater to both men and women, so that's why some styles were a little bit more unisex or masculine than others. And I also tried my best to cater to like different styles, but I failed miserably because everything around my house is my specific style. But you guys can just take away the techniques that I use and apply it to your own decor style using your own pieces. So yeah, let me know which nightstand was your favorite. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and I will see you in my next video.